What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. We are back for another live. Dwight Howard is going viral right now. Dwight Howard done laid up there and went viral because of Whitney Houston. Because of Whitney. Oh, go get my I'm about to put Santa Sema. Oh, what is it? Okay. Yeah, Dwight Howard is going viral because of Whitney Houston, y'all. We're gonna review the footage, the footage. We're gonna review the footage. You dig? Let me put this on. Do not disturb because they can't interrupt my live feed, y'all. But what am I? Oh, I almost forgot the cowboy hat, nigga. I'm so used to long hair. I don't care. I forgot. I'm an honorary cowboy. When the cowboy hat come on, you know it's time. You know. Oh, let me. You know, I gotta put my shit. You know, because when I look at it, I gotta be a pirate, like a cowboy pirate with the one eye. Ah. What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. Hold on, we about to get this shit popping. I'm about to do my whole routine on the screen with y'all. Hold on. When I need to take me a sip, I'll take me a sip. But long as we got great mother in this bit, we live. Hold on. All right. All right. Oh, I got my 9.5 with me. How many of y'all got y'all water with y'all? I got the 9.5 with me. Hold on while I wipe my brow. Look, I'm about to do a shameless plug. Y'all make sure y'all go get y'all the GU toner pads off of TikTok. Priceless. You want your skin looking like glass? You want your shit all nice and clean and woo-de-woo? GU toner pads for TikTok, dog. So before we get into Dwight Howard with the shenanigans, oh, wait a minute. I bet you it's on there. Let me see how many platforms are watching me right now. Look like 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Man. All right. So while everybody fill in, I know y'all looking for an intro. I know y'all looking for this and that, but I'm not about to do all that. I'm about to get ready, man. So look, man, these GU toner pads, all you do, dog, hit your face with them joints, boy. I always like to do counterclockwise because counterclockwise means I'm going against time. And if you go against time, that means you're reverse aging. Never forget that. You want to reverse age? Start doing things counterclockwise. Why you think them people over there overseas are able to extend their lifespan longer? Why? Because they're naturally counterclockwise. They read from right to left. We read from left to right. We are clockwise. You feel me? They counterclockwise. With these GU pads, you hit them, man, you hit your face with these bitches, look, glass. Glass. Have your skin looking like glass. I take the GL off of glass and you got ass. I don't want no ass face now. Hold up. Hold up. You got molding and everything, bro. Hold on, man. And I got a pretty clean face, bro, because ain't too much dirt on the toner pad. Okay. Ain't too much dirt on the toner pad. I ain't gotta really go hard on my face today. You dig? How everybody doing, man? What's going on in all of the different worlds? What's going on in all of the different worlds? RTW 15 CSC. Salute. Y'all already know what the business is. I don't know what's going on in all of the worlds, but I have to let y'all know that we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better, bro. We out here shucking and jiving. I didn't even know niggas was still hooked on the white girl. See, it's that Snow Bunny. Remember, Snow Bunny Illuminati continues. See, we forgot about the part of the Snow Bunny Illuminati. We named that white girl Christina Aguilera, that Miley Cyrus, that Hannah Montana, you know, that Britney Spears. Those are the three names that are associated with the white girl. You know that, right? The Christina, I keep that white girl, Christina Aguilera, right? Then you got that Britney Spears, and you got that Hannah Montana. So you got Hannah Montana, you got Britney Spears, and you got Christina Aguilera. Those are the three white girls that are referred to those are the three white girl names that are referred to when we talking about the white girl. All right? And when I talk about that white girl, you know what I'm talking about. You know I ain't talking about no human being when I'm talking. You know I ain't talking about no goddamn arm, arm-headed person when I talk about the white girl. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to call her the white girl no more. I'm renaming the white girl after a black woman. We're going. It is no longer Christina Aguilera. It is no longer Britney Spears. It is no longer what's the other girl name they be using? Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears. I forgot the other one. But it's no longer white girl name. Guess what? We gonna call that white girl Whitney Houston. That Whitney Houston. That shit that made Whitney voice crack and had her looking crazy on stage at the age of 50 something, trying to right before she died. That shit that had her and Bobby Brown traveling the world. They was traveling the world getting high everywhere. Y'all don't remember that? Who remember when Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston had their run? Do you remember when Bobby and Whitney had their run? Do you remember that? I remember. I remember when Bobby and Whitney had their run, bro, and it was lit. When I say lit, they didn't care about nothing. Comment, follow, share, save, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Like I told you before, after I don't start really getting into it until about the 10-minute mark or something like that. In the meantime, in between time, we are going to pay homage to the 420. Did you know? I seen this video that said 420 at 4:20 a.m. or at 4:20 p.m. It is the most balanced time of Earth's energy. I never knew that. 4:20 a.m. and 4:20 p.m. is when the Earth is in its most balanced energetic time. Go look. I'm looking for it. Hold up. I'm about to look for it, man. Let me see if Skynet gonna lie to me or tell me the truth. Let me see if Skynet gonna lie to me and tell me the truth first. So wait a minute. It's 4:20 p.m. 4:20 p.m. the most balanced time of Earth's energy. Let's see what the C3PO got to say. All right. So it's only esoteric. It's only esoteric. He kicking it. He's staying on human shit, right? But there is no scientific or geophysical evidence. Nobody asked for science. Listen, hold on. Hold on, Chad. Hold on, Chad. Hold on. We about to get this. We about to get this shit together. We about to get this shit together. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me talk to Chad right quick. Hold on. Let me talk. I never asked you for scientific or geophysical evidence. I just asked, do people believe, or is there a belief that 420 is the most balanced time of Earth's energy? Let me see. Yes, people believe that. There is a spiritual numerology belief in certain communities that 420, especially 420 p.m., represents a moment of energetic balance or alignment. This belief shows up mainly in numerology discussions, New Age spiritual circles, some cannabis culture symbolism, and internet metaphysical communities. Right, right. All of the places that get, banned for speaking the truth. The idea usually comes from how people interpret the numbers 420 symbolically. That ain't it. Some people interpret it as earth structure, but no, that ain't it. Wait a minute. However, an important point, this belief is non-violent. In reality, most people associate 420 primarily with the cannabis culture. But yes, there are metaphysics. There are metaphysical people who absolutely attach the 420 to spiritual balance and gives it meaning. So I was right all along. 420 is the time where the Earth's energy field is more balanced, and you can manifest easier. You can do all kind of things at 420. This is why they always have you at work at 420. This is why they always, this is, and 4 plus 2 is 6. Y'all already know 6 is the number of that guy right there. Look at this guy right there. Get a load of that guy right there. You see that guy right there? 4 plus 2 equals that guy right there. Okay, so make sure y'all go get the Black Cube Codex That guy right there exposed and sovereignty restored. That's what I gotta call him. That guy right there. Y'all like my Mickey Mouse, man? I said I was gonna come on this bitch. Hold on, I said I was gonna come on this bitch with a new villain shirt. Since everybody will make me out the villain and say, "Oh, Chakra Doctor the villain, Chakra Doctor da da da." All I did was ever heal you, motherfuckers. But since you motherfuckers gonna make me the villain, okay, I will be. I shall be. The first villain I'm gonna be is Evil Mickey. Y'all don't look up. Tell me about Evil Mickey. Evil, because y'all forgot they had Mickey Mouse, right? And then they had Evil Mickey Mouse. I'm about to get ChatGPT to tell me about Evil Mickey Mouse. Evil Mickey Mouse was like his here you go. When people talk about Evil Mickey Mouse, they usually mean one of three different things. None of them instead they come from parody. First is the horror creepypasta version. So, boom, here you go. The horror creepypasta version. Online storytellers sometimes imagine Mickey as a sinister figure. This story often portrays a distorted cartoon character wandering empty streets, staring at the viewer. Boom. Uh, a famous example is the creepypasta story Abandoned by Disney, where Mickey appears as a disturbing mascot instead of a deserted theme park. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, and the second is fan art, and the third is the public horror domain. So the evil Mickey Mouse is not an official Disney storyline, but it is a storyline. It is a storyline that has been following Mickey Mouse ever since its inception. But it's not an official storyline. That's like a nigga said, rumor he been gay his whole career, but it's not an official storyline. Nah, man, you know, we all know Dwight Howard. We all know Dwight Howard being gay. We all know Dwight Howard been on them drugs. Look how small Dwight Howard looks. Dwight Howard looked like Lamar Odom at his height. You remember how Lamar Odom looked? Look, that's how Dwight Howard looked like Lamar Odom at his peak. So we about to get into the receipts. The receipts show Dwight Howard's wife online with a half a brick in a bag. It looked like a whole brick. And she on there wilding with the brick like, hey, I'm losing my whole marriage because of this. Ah. And guess what? Guess what, y'all? I seen the video, bro. And I'm gonna call Cap. I think she was with him the whole time and she's just trying to save face. What's going on? What's going on, Jones? 6803. Write that down, my assistant. 6803. What's going on, Jones? So before we begin, I would like to make sure I do this 420 this 420 pay homage to the 420. See, Wade, you hear him like the flick of the lighter. It hit the blunt. I hit the bong. The bong gets you way higher than a bong gets you way higher than a blunt, and it's it takes less to get you high. Look, this is what I put in a this is what I put in a bong. This little bitty nugget, that little bitty nugget is what I put in a bong. So just imagine how long this gonna last me. Just imagine how long this gonna last me if I just put a nugget in here. I just put one nugget in here, and I'm high already. Look, wait a minute. High enough to talk about the Dwight Howard's high ass. Wait a minute, baby. Hold on. Let me get into the jump. I forgot today Tuesday. And everybody doing all kind of stuff going on. But hopefully y'all catch this on the y'all get y'all boom boom sticks. Boom boom sticks. But go get the boom boom sticks. Man, look, you need to clear up your sinuses. You need your breath of fresh air. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that. Boom, boom, boom. I got that boom, boom, pow. These jockey my style. I got that. Who that is? I'm so 3008. Who sing that, man? It's losing my mind right now. It's slipping my mind right now. Who? The Black Eyed Peas. There we go. I got that boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that. Whatever. Why the Black Eyed? Out of all the groups, man, that was one of the groups. I was really mad when they broke up. I was really mad when that group didn't make it. I'm killing people dying, children hurt ain't even crying. And they practice what you preach, then they turn the other cheek. Father, 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 help us, and some guidance from above. Cause people got me questioning, where is the love? What? Man, we need to bring back a Black Eyed Pea reunion. Will I am, Fergie, old boy, I don't even know who old boy name is, but Will I Am and Fergie, hook that shit up, man. Black Eyed Pea reunion tour and go sing all your favorite hits, dog. Bro, this is what we need. We need all of the old legends of hip hop who are not dead that has a platinum status or better. If you got platinum number one hit single status or better and got a platinum album, better, you guys need to start doing reunion tours because this generation of music is trash. It belongs in the sewer. It belongs with the Ninja Turtles. The music of today, 2026 music, belongs with the Ninja Turtles and Master Splinter. I didn't even know. Messed my whole head up when I found out that Master Shredder was the good guy. Master Shredder on the Ninja Turtles was actually the good guy. How could I have possibly known? How could I have possibly known that Master Shredder was the good guy, bro? We need a Black Eyed Peas reunion tour, bro. I will go to that. Nigga, I will go up what? I got a feeling, ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Man, we need that Black Eyed Pea reunion, boy. You got that game. We need that Black Eyed Pea reunion. We definitely need that motherfucking what's old boy? My man, I can't believe Pharrell, and he had so many different groups. Pharrell had the skateboard and P. He had so many different identities. But Pharrell, the Pharrell and all his hits were man. Look, this is producers. Y'all want to make y'all some money? Producers, y'all want to make y'all some money? I'm about to give y'all another way to entertain us, bro. I'm about to give you another way to entertain us, bro. To distract us from the Epstein file some more, bro. Y'all want to distract us from the Epstein file some more? This is what you need to do. All of my number one hit record platinum Grammy winning motherfucking producers out there, whether you're old school or new school, you need to start take your own money. I don't care how much it costs. Take your own money, bro. Pay all of the hit records you got from all of the different hit artists and all of the different artists that you work with on and you know you can ask this favor of them, or you can ask of them. You need to start throwing for instance, I'm gonna take let's say Dr. Dre. That just came out the top of my brain. Boom. Let's say Dr. Dre. So let's say Dr. Dre produced for The Game. Dr. Dre produced for Eminem. Dr. Dre produced for 50 Cent. Dr. J produced for Mary J. Blige. Dr. J produced for everybody. That's anybody that's heavyweight in the game of music, right? What if Dr. Dre reached out and said, yo, bro, I'm about to throw a Dr. Dre special concert. All of my old hit platinum number one records and platinum records and Grammy Award winning records. The artists that I did a collab with on those particular records, man. I'm having a concert. I'm gonna pay you out of pocket. You already know I'm Dr. Dre. I'm worth $1 billion. I'm gonna pay you out of pocket. I don't care what artist it is. Who Eminem not gonna tell you no, Dr. Dre. 50 Cent not gonna tell you no. The game ain't gonna tell you no. Mary J ain't gonna tell you. Who gonna tell you no, Dr. Dre? If you say, hey man, I'm throwing a Dr. Dre reunion concert, like what Kendrick did with Kendrick and Friends. Do the same thing with Kendrick. All the old school people do what Kendrick just did with Kendrick and Friends. But you got to be a producer. Why? Because if you do it as a producer, it shows your range and versatility in all of the art. I know DJ Khaled could do it right now. If DJ Khaled, all different artists that DJ Khaled worked with, and DJ Khaled threw a DJ Khaled reunion tour, and all of the artists that he ever did songs with, they got the reunion. Boom, he get the budget from the label. You know how all that shit go with the Illuminati shit. He get the budget from the label, kiss a few ass, he get, suck a few dicks, get hit in the back a few times. You dig what I'm saying? Ain't like he ain't been doing it. It ain't like they ain't been running your tab up, nigga. So what's this one more time for a good old reunion tour run that's gonna gross so much money, and it's gonna give the nostalgia and the re-emergence of talented rap music, talented hip hop. I remember, man, look, I'm not saying hip hop don't rap about killing. I'm not saying hip hop don't rap about drugs. I'm not saying hip hop don't rap about negative things. I'm saying at least the old school, they was rapping about this negative shit in ways that made you have to go check the dictionary. I remember listening to a Nas song, and I had to go stop the song to go look at the dictionary to look for the word that he had in the song. These motherfuckers listening to Lil Nas X ain't got to do that. They ain't got to do that. Man, there's not one rapper out right now. Not one rapper, male or female, that's out right now that has a wonderful vocabulary. Name a rapper of today's time that has a wonderful vocabulary. Wow, they're just great talk to. I love listening to their interviews. Go. It's literally the old school right now that's keeping Hollywood alive. The old school act why, because they bred up under the system where that hard work, that dedication, that repetition, that consistency, that loyalty, that integrity, all that good stuff, all that good stuff on the front end that they do to appease the fans. These generations don't do that. And this is why you're missing out on a whole gang of money. It ain't even about fandom. Y'all missing out on money that I just told y'all yesterday what all the rappers need to do. Why y'all not going live on your YouTube live stream? All y'all got a YouTube. Don't none of y'all go live and just talk to y'all fans, though. Don't none of y'all go live. Any one of y'all can say, hey, send me $100 super chat. What, they gonna think you broke? No, they ain't gonna think you broke. They're gonna send you the money ASAP because they're getting advice from you. $100 a minute. I'm only doing a minute or less on your question. Because they got so many people, they got thousands and thousands of people in the chat. So I'm gonna get to as many people as possible. Now, what if every live stream, every day you do, you're doing $2,000 a day, $3,000 a day because you're that particular rapper that can get that out there fan. If Nicki went live every day right now, if Nicki Minaj went live and said that shit that she tweeted, how many more albums you think she'll sell then? She sold buku albums just coming out on the tweet and tweeting it. If Nicki Minaj went on her Twitter live or her YouTube live, I would do YouTube live, Nicki, because YouTube pays more money than Twitter. YouTube pay more money than Elon. YouTube pay more money than TikTok. YouTube pay more money than Mark Zuckerberg, and YouTube pay more money than I forgot that other platform they be going live from, man. YouTube paying more money. I don't know if YouTube paying more money than Kick or Twitch though, because Kick or Twitch is by monthly subscriptions. Kick or Twitch really getting them. They paying $4.99 a month, which is nothing. $5 a month. Just think about that. If I can get 1 million people to give me $5 a month, that's $5 million a month. What if Kashanat hasn't streamed? They keep on saying it's mean that Kashanat hasn't streamed in months, and his monthly subscription, the monthly people that buy and subscribe to him, guess what? They still paying. The nigga ain't streamed in months. Bro, y'all don't understand the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful glory of the internet. You ain't gonna understand it until the world fall. And when the world fall, the only thing we gonna have to rebuild the world is the internet. When the internet not gonna fall. Why? What they always tell you in the memes, the internet is undefeated. Internet not gonna fall, bro. The internet is not gonna fall. The internet is not gonna ever. The World Wide Web will never crash. The World Wide Web will never fold. Why? Because the World Wide Web is not www dot. That one went over your head or under your feet. I don't know what level you on. That one went over your head or under your feet. I don't know what level you on. It ain't hit you right here. It ain't hit you right here. You feel me? So understanding, bro, we about to get into this fuckery. And before we get into the duckery, I just want to say this. Man. This is just, it's on my heart. I got Evil Mickey with me. And I just want to say this. This is my personal belief. This is for entertainment purposes only, and this is my personal belief, and it is me practicing my First Amendment right as a natural inheritance, I'm not a citizen, as a natural sovereign of this land, bro. I gotta say this. From my observation, and I've been living. I'm big onking this bitch. I've been living going on 44 years, bro. I make 44 next month, bro. I'm still tipping on, I'm in my foes now, nigga. I'm in my foes now, nigga. Y'all, they ain't ready. They ain't ready for the 8 that's about to hit them. They ain't ready for them fofos. Still tipping on fofos. Okay, they ain't ready for the fofo. They ain't ready for the fofo. They ain't ready for the Jay-Z I'm about to drop. They ain't ready for the album I'm about to drop. Wait a minute. But in my 44, almost 44, I'm not 44 yet. In my don't bring me there yet. In my 44 years of living, I have never in a million, billion, trillion, zillion years, I've never witnessed the things that we are witnessing today. But throughout that entire time of seeing all of these things happen, I've always had this personal nag at me hunch in my stomach that these individuals who are controlling this matrix, they got a sweet, sweet hard on for black males. It's something about the YouTube, it's something about the YouTube, it's something about the Instagram, it's something about the Twitter X, it's something about the mainstream media, it's something about the podcast people, it's something about the movies, it's something about the world that has this sick, weird, twisted, strange, dark obsession with black males getting X'd out, getting unalived, being treated like nothing, getting arrested, going to jail, being deadbeat dads, being with the rainbow stuff, being not being there for their kids and not being fathers, and they're taking it and they're blasting it all across the screen, and they literally got the world misbelieving that the majority of black men are like this. The majority of black men are drug dealers. The majority of black men are rappers, ball players, or they get high, or they doing drugs, or the majority of black men are these vagabond panhandler, pauper manhandler type dudes, bro. Yeah. They try to put this narrative like black men aren't God. And if we ain't God, then why y'all want us the most then? Why y'all want us the most if we ain't God? Huh? Oh, black man ain't God. Last time I checked, my hair is of wool, my skin is of bronze, and my eyes are of fire. I am made in the image and likeness of the Father. It said, greater is he that lives in me. How can I not be the he that lives in me? You You pedal, and you plagiarize, and you remix, and you whitewash, and you expect every single person to fall for that crap. But guess what? Not I, said the cat. Last time I checked, the name of my cat was Bastet. Last time I checked, I got a cat named Sekhmet. The last time I checked, shh, you don't want me to start speaking the lingo. But y'all always trying to push this narrative out here like black men ain't on their shit. Nigga, black men is the only men that y'all want. The white, look, the snow bunny want us. The Arab bunny, all of them want us. And because they can't have us, or because they can't get their hands on us, they fear it. They fear us. They hate us. Why? Because they bitches fear what they don't understand and hate what they can't conquer. Guess that's just the theory of man. That's why you gotta become a god, because men always trying to conquer shit. God is the actual source of conquering. All of them on us. And when I say us, I ain't talking about the African. When I say us, I ain't talking about the Jamaican. When I say us, I'm talking about these niggas right here. These niggas right here. The ones. Them ones. Mama named them Devontae and shit. Mama named them Taquavius and shit. You know? Trying to act like our Ebonics isn't the correction of your English grammar. Let's talk spades. Our Ebonics is the spell check and the spell correct to your broken, messed up plagiarism of our language. How dare you say that English is not ours? See, we gotta talk sports, man. Nah, man. And so what if I'm speaking with a loud voice? You don't like my loud voice? Then get the fuck from around me. I'm gonna speak in the name of the great grand holy mother. And the great grand holy mother told me to speak like this. The great grand holy mother told me to speak like this. If it ruffles your feather, nigga, do something. That's all. Do something. That's all. Yeah. Since y'all won't play with mine, I'm gonna play with y'all's all day. I'm gonna show you who the real fool is. I'm gonna show you who the real trickster is. I'm gonna show you who the real is. The REEL, the REAL. It don't matter the real. I'm gonna show you who's popping on this, bro. But we gonna straighten some things out today. Hispanic. We're gonna straighten some things out today. White boy, we're gonna straighten some things out today. Arab boy, we're gonna straighten some things out today. Jew man, we're gonna straighten some things out today. Chinese man, we're gonna straighten some things out today. African man, we're gonna straighten some things out today. We're gonna straighten some things out today. South American man, Antarctic man, East Indians, Australian man, name the man on the face of the planet that's fucking with we. They all hate us, and they all plot against us, and they all want what we got. We the ones. But y'all don't want to give us our credit. Y'all don't want to give us free. Y'all don't want to give us, y'all want war with us? Y'all want a war with us? We ain't got to go to no guns. We got something better than guns. We got something called DNA, genes. I ain't got to quit yelling, fuck nigga. Somebody said quit yelling, you cornball. Ah! Easy. You see? And then I could just be quiet and cool, calm, and collected, and just pop my shit, man. It's called emotional control, bro. When you have emotional control, you can go up and raise it an octave like a singer. Or you can go low and raise it like a baritone. The wall, west. The wall, west. I used to hang downtown. 129th Street all day. See? Name a level I can't get on. Oh, you want me to be quiet? Yes, I can be quiet and docile, and I can be. Oh, I can't be no beta male, but I can be quiet and docile and talk to you like this for fear of offending your eardrums. Yes, I can. I can be politically correct. Never speak one cuss word. Never speak one ignorant sentence. But last time I checked, I am your parent. Who? I don't care what species you are on Earth. If you are claiming to be a human in a human meat suit, black people are your parents, Arab. Black people are your parents, Chinese man. Black people are your parents, white man. Black people are your parents, Indian man. Black people are your parents, Hispanic man. Black people are your parents, Australian man. Black people are your parents, African man. Black people. When I say black people, I'm talking about right here at the motherland. I'm living in the motherland. What are you talking about? Only those who really know what's going on. Only those who really know what's going on. We own motherland. Y'all talking about the motherland, the motherland. Ain't no mother. Boy, don't have me get belligerent in here. Don't have me rebuke you in the name of great grand holy mother in here. Don't have me get the God banging and spiritual God banging in here. Don't have me getting the hurting feelings in here. Don't have me getting y'all in y'all feelings. I want you in your feelings. Let's go. Man, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Man, let's go, man. We ain't got to take to the streets. He who has the highest intellect, he who has the highest intelligence wins. And I can guarantee you, my intelligence is infinite. My intelligence is eternal. My intelligence is source. My intelligence is the great grand holy mother of all divine. Yes, only those who have intelligence realize that they have no intellect. A highly intelligent person knows that they have no intelligence at all. See? No intelligence at all is the true intelligence. Because what is intelligence? Y'all don't even know what intelligence is. Y'all think intelligence is brainwave activity. Last time I checked, the first word in intelligence is in. Oh, these niggas thought intelligence was right here? You thought intelligence was in here? No. Last time I checked, what's the first organ that forms? What's the first organ? If intelligence is in here, then let's analyze biology. What's the first organ that forms during conception? When the sperm touches the egg and the spark of the soul enters into the shell, the hell. Take the S off a shell and you got hell. Y'all don't even. Anyway, what is the first physical organ that forms in the body? I had to say it like a foreign person. Tell me. The heart. Not the mind. The heart. Not the heart, baby. See, why you think, what you think the hidden hand is, what you think this is when y'all do this? I take the H off of heart and I got earth. Last time I checked, I pledge allegiance to the earth of the United States of America. What? Unto our ancestors from which it stands. One band, one sound, one God, one mind. We are all. And when we decide enough is enough, then enough is gonna, they say in the track, it's gonna hit like the blink of an eye. We just haven't decided that enough is enough yet. Well, how are we gonna know when we decided it's enough and enough? Because y'all gonna actually take to the streets and the enemies, human traffickers, pedophiles, rapists, racists, Satanists, necrophiliacs will literally, it will literally be like the Salem witch trials. Just like they went around and hunted all the witches down. All of the P3CP3Os, you already know that it's about, y'all don't even know what the Great Tribulation really is. Y'all think the Great Tribulation is for y'all, motherfucker. Y'all the ones under the oppression. Y'all the ones got to get up and go to work every day. Y'all the ones gotta pay Uncle Sam his taxes. Y'all the ones that gotta go and eat the devil's food cake or the angel's food cake. Y'all the ones that gotta go and risk life and limb driving a car, risk life and limb driving a car in an accident. Last time I checked, we the ones that gotta go through all that. So we the ones that gotta go through all that. How the hell? Where does, first and foremost, where does us paying for that to y'all come from? Well, where in great grand Grand Holy Mother's Green Nature book, it said, oh, you got to pay taxes to Caucasians. Oh, you got to pay taxes to a government. Oh, you got to pay taxes to this. So you got to, this is how I know. This is how I know Jesus was a, this is how I know Jesus was a scam artist. This is how I know Jesus wasn't, this is how I know Jesus is a plagiarized story. Because he said, give to Caesar what it to Caesar and render to God what it to God. Now, if you was God's son, you were like, nigga, I'm God's son. Caesar, nigga. Caesar, boy? What? You think, oh, what? Oh, y'all want to play around in my father's house? Okay, watch this here. Everybody gone. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh no, but he loved the people that do what? The only people that love the murderers, the only people that love the pedophiles, the only people that love the rapists, the traffickers, and all of this great stuff, the only people that love them are the ones that were probably blood related to them. Nah, bro. Stop that, bro. So, you know, man, these people, all these people do is try to distract us from our intelligence. Our intelligence. This is how you know the heart is the smartest thing on the body. You ready? The heart is the smartest thing on the body. The most intelligent thing on the body. Why? Because it's the only one that it is the only one. Well, not only one. It is the first one that signs up for the job no days off. And then the second one that signs up for the job no days off is the brain, aka the mind, aka your Siri, right? If you was a phone, the voice that you hear in your head that sounds like your voice when you're talking, if you was a cell phone, that voice you hear in your head, that's your Siri. We are the original cell phones. We are the original AI. We are the original. You marveling over a square phone. Last time I checked, these square phones belong to who, y'all? Who? Come on now. I ain't about to, man, I ain't about to say no. I ain't about to, we're going to keep it gangster. We're going to keep it gangster. You know what I'm saying? But last time I checked, let's go, bro. Hold on, last time I checked, let's go. We ain't about to play no game. We ain't about to play no game with them. We about to, damn, I got all kind of shit in the background. Hold on, let me clear some things up. Let's go, y'all.
So this shit right here, I told everybody, y'all got fucking.
First and foremost, this is a red flag. Anybody, male or female, that comes to the internet and emotionally and comes with full of emotions and full of emotions, crying and trying to explain themselves or throw somebody else under the bus because, oh, the shit done finally hit the fan and y'all got caught, so you about to lay up there and play victim. That's the first thing this tell me. I'm not even getting I ain't even get to the video. The first red flag is, oh, why are you coming to the internet with your husband's business? The CPS already took the children. The children are already gone already. Y'all was getting high in front of them kids. Stop playing. Stop playing Dwight Howard. Stop playing Dwight Howard's wife. Y'all, man, you look. This immediately reeks of we was both getting high. We was both doing this. We was both doing that. And it finally got caught, and I'm throwing the man under the bus. I'm throwing the man under the bus. Wait a minute. That's what this sound like. This sound like lack of accountability. This sound like you ain't been knowing your husband. Nigga, you ain't say, nah. Watch this shit. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. I'm analyzing this script.
Losing my fucking marriage to this shit. This shit right here. I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to this shit.
The bitch got a brick in her hand. The bitch got the brick in the bag.
Y'all got my stepdaughter.
She got the brick in the bag. She poured the yeah with the yeah in her hand. She poured it. She said, I'm losing my marriage for this stuff. You know you've been doing that with him. You know you've been doing, man. See, this is what I don't like about you dope heads. And I can say this because I used to be a dope head. This is what I don't like about y'all. This is what I didn't like about myself. This is what I didn't like about myself. This is what I don't like about this is what I don't like about y'all. I ain't got no problem with y'all now. I'm talking about this is what I didn't like about the dope heads, bro. They always, every dope head I've ever met in my life, always got an excuse for why they do dope head shit. No dope head, bro. I've never met a dope head that was just like, yeah, you know what? You know, I'm a dope head, and I like doing dope head stuff. I just got caught for doing some dope head stuff, but hopefully the CPS will have mercy on me and show liens with me after I go to a rehab. I'm about to check into a rehab and get this thing done. So many people would have just reached out to y'all and helped y'all, bro. But you ain't, but you coming on here, oh, I'm losing my, you got the yay in your hand. I'm losing my life every day, I'm losing my marriage, every day stuff. I'm losing my children, every day. I think this, skippity boppity, hippity hoppity, bippity boppity boo. Whoop-de-doo. You got, you got, remember, when you go into the 12-step program, it tells you, we admitted that we were powerless over our addiction and our lives had become unmanageable. That's the first step at the 12-step program. We admitted that we are powerless over the addiction and that our lives have become unmanageable. It's obvious your life have become unmanageable because your kids is gone. Oh, see, I keep telling you, y'all won't play with my children. Great mother gonna play with y'all children. You won't play with my children? Great mother gonna play with y'all children. Think they shadow ban you after that hashtag Snow Bunny series. YT ain't sending notifications anymore. Hey, bro, the cost the cost of being the boss of your own, bro. I'm not in it for the clicks and the likes. I'm not in it for hundreds of millions, of thousands, trillions of dollars. No, I'm in it to do the will of the great mother. And whatever the great mother tell me to do, I'm gonna do it. The great mother tell me don't put out another video ever in life. I'm not gonna put out another video ever in life. The great mother tell me how high, jump. I'm gonna say how high. If it's a height that I can't jump, I'm gonna figure it out how to jump that high. Whatever the case may be, you know, I do this not to be seen by y'all. I do this so that the algorithm can record. See, the algorithm can record this. The Lamb's Book of Life has to record this. Last time I checked, the Lamb's Book of Life was the library of Aries and Libra. Y'all don't even understand what the real Lamb's Book of Life really is. Y'all don't even understand that the true Lamb, what's fire, earth, air, and water? Ether. Can you tell me? Tell me, what's fire? What is fire? What is earth? What is air? What is water? What is ether? Right now, go. See? But y'all don't understand. We the microcosm living the macrocosm. So y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. But if you are a divine being that remembers that you came from the macrocosm into this microcosm to reshape this microcosm into the image of the motherboard. Uh, Somebody said fire equals Mars. Ah, no, no, hell no. But if I take Mars and I take the S and put it at the beginning of Mars, I got Rams spelled backwards. You know. No, but just for you get an A for effort. But so fire is YouTube. I just gave you the first element. Fire is YouTube. What is earth? What is air? What is water? What is ether? Go. I just gave you probably the biggest clue that you ain't never knew. You said fire equals earth. Fire equals Mars. Sorry. No, fire equals YouTube. YouTube is fire. What is earth, air, water, and ether? So let's get back into it, y'all.
Was just taken by CPS because of her father.
Oh, she fake crying, y'all. Oh no. This is taking my CDS because of her father. So you wasn't right there kicking it with Boyd. See, it was just taken by CBS because it was. So wait a minute. If you was a stand-up mom, if you was a stand-up stepmom, they wouldn't have took your fucking kid because of your father. They would have took father to jail. They would have did whatever they had to do to the father and kept the kids with you and removed the father from the home like they normally do. But they didn't do that, right? No, they didn't do that. I just lost my because of their father. First and foremost, none of these kids even yours. None of these kids are hers. She's on the internet crying about losing kids that ain't come out of her vagina. Think about this. This is how it's suspect. Because why? Real mamas don't do that. Real mamas ain't about to put themselves on blast like that to make themselves look like a bad mama. Because none of these kids came out of your vagina, you able to throw your husband under the bus because you know they about to do a Dwight. You know they about to do a Dwight Howard money run like they was trying to do Shannon Sharp. Man, Shannon Sharp, hurry up and pay them rack A's. Shannon Sharp, hurry up and pay the onions. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Wow, that's crazy. Hurry. He hurry up and pay. Boy, they about to oop de wop, scoop de wop, wham bam, thank you, ma'am, the White Howard. Why? He been on that book of sugar for quite some time, but he probably owes some debts. Man, we ain't, hey, bro, how long it's been since you played in the NBA season, got some money? What kind of business and oh, damn. Go look at the White Howard pictures, bro. He looked like you remember, go look at his before and after pictures. Before, booger sugar, after booger sugar. Man, Dwight looked like some type of different entity has taken. See, when you sell your spark, when you sell your divine spark that dwells within that kingdom of heaven that dwells within, when you sell your kingdom of heaven, your life immediately becomes hell. Ain't no getting out. The only way it's getting out is leaving out of the game. You got to exit out of the game, and it's not going to be a pretty exit. It's not going to be a pretty exit. It's not gonna be a pretty exit. I'm letting you know that right now. Evil Mickey gonna take you under the Evil Mickey gonna come get you and take you. That's how that's gonna go. So number one, lack of accountability. You trying to tell me you didn't know this man been doing the book of sugar, endangering and putting the kids in danger? Nah, you was right there with him. You just got caught. Now you gotta do the fake crocodile tears. CPS and them, don't believe him. I don't believe her. That bitch lying. I'm reading her body language, and that bitch is lying. And yeah, I called you a bitch. You wonder why they called you bitch? This why.
CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self.
No. And I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Lies. If you are a true person that is scared from their own self, get away from the danger that they're scared of. Lies. I will never be living my life in fear and danger. That's why, that's why you know the shit that Cassie did, Diddy. Hey, I can't, if I was Diddy, nah, bitch, we going down together. You're lying. And I'm getting on the stand. And I'm getting on the stand. If I'm Diddy, yeah, I'm a freaky nigga. Blah, 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 woo, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? Ever since Diddy went to jail, y'all, everybody been getting busted. ever since Diddy went to jail, y'all, everybody been getting busted. I wonder who could have told on him. Didn't Diddy say if I go down, y'all all going down? Oh, Tay. Oh, KKK, and I ain't talking about the Ku Klux Klan. I wonder how long they have been. I don't know about what. They probably ain't been together that long. Married them, got her some money. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I want I ain't gonna say she married him for money or nothing like that. But I'm just saying. Uh, Now I feel like you was doing the book of sugar with him. That's why you got it in the car with you. Why the hell would you got book of sugar in the car? Any self-rational person don't need to have book of sugar and pour it out and show it to people to convince them of their story. This is another red flag. Why are you showing me on live stream the book of sugar? You showing live stream on book of sugar like that's gonna make me not see through these fake crocodile tears that's coming down your face. You don't have none of the true signs of a person that's crying. Most people that got true cries. What's the first thing that get clogged up, y'all? The sinuses. What's the second thing, y'all? Your eyes get bloodshot, bloody red. Your sinuses get clogged up, and nose is and snot is had. You got something to block the snot. She ain't got none of those signs, y'all. She got 2 lines of tears coming down her face. That's it. Look at her eyes. Go look at the video. Look at her eyes. Her eyes don't. And she's telling the story, shaking her head no, like I'm lying, like I'm up. Come on, man. Y'all already know what the business is. She was doing the booger sugar with boy. Her and boy got caught doing the booger sugar. Kids gone. Nobody don't want to talk about how every single time they make us look bad. Whether it's the athlete, whether it's the rapper, whether it's the ball player, whether it's the lawyer. No, show me. Show me. This is how I know the black man is God. And the world belongs to the devil. Why? Because the world hates a black man. And the black man is God. The world hates a nigga. You name a world that don't just have this subconscious play out hatred and disdain for black men. So, well, first and foremost, on behalf of all black men, I apologize for all of the confusion that's going on amongst the male progeny. But I do have to reiterate, and I do have to just reprimand y'all and tell y'all that the activities that you're seeing by these so-called men, they're not actually men. Do you know that man is a character and male is the gender? See, y'all confusing gender with character. Male is the gender, man is the character. In order to be a man, certain characteristics, essence, and traits, powers, and abilities, and manifested forms got to show up. If you ain't got certain manifested forms, abilities, and traits, powers and abilities, essences, certain things come with manhood, the hood of man. Y'all talking about the brotherhood, the sisterhood. Y'all forgot about manhood. Y'all forgot about motherhood. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get into it. So, in order to so first and foremost, majority of you women, y'all wrong when y'all talking about men. Men are a character, males are a gender. And so this is how I know most of y'all ain't never even encountered no real man. Because once you encounter a real man, you're gonna know the difference between the character and the gender. That's number one. Women don't know how to recognize us because we have systematically been removed from the system. Systematically been removed from the home, systematically been removed from the neighborhood, systematically been removed from the jobs, systematically been removed from the areas that warrant our expertise. Don't get it twisted. It's a war. We lost the war. They put us in jail. They put us in the grave. We understand that. And I'm not here to blame no females. I'm not here to blame no males. I'm here to show you the real from the fake. It is fake to believe that a person is married to another person who does cocaine. And the booger sugar is you can't, a person who does that can't hide that. The telltale signs will be all over the person. There's no way a person who does the booger sugar could come around me for more than 2 minutes and I not immediately know, oh yeah, they booger sugar. They on, or they're not booger sugar and they're on something. They're on something. Why? It takes one to know one. I used to be one. You can't come around me with that bull crap. Why haven't she been arrested for showing the booger sugar on the internet? Because it's a god dang distraction. She's showing the booger sugar because it probably ain't even real booger sugar. It looked like some baby powder she poured in her hand or something. I'm telling you, man, these people are diabolically, notoriously known for distracting us from our intelligence. Our intelligence, bro. The intelligence that's within the intelligence, bro. Right now we're moving unintelligent. Okay? Wait a minute, let's go. She's shaking her head. Woe is me, crying wolf. Let's go.
Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, and I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying, even after I tried to divorce him the first time, everybody around me says, you can't leave your husband as soon. You said through sickness, through health, through this, you said through.
Look. Bitch, you lying. You still not supposed to leave your husband. Just because CPS took this is how you know you're lying. Because you're still not supposed to leave your husband. Nigga, you signed up for that. You knew that nigga was like that when you met him. You knew it was like that. You see the red flag. Stop playing, man. Females, y'all need to stop lying. Y'all lying talking about y'all didn't see the telltale signs of this guy that you were with, or this ex-guy, that the guy that you are with, or the ex-guy that you were with, like you didn't see the signs that this guy was in a complete scumbag in character, bro. You seen it, but you ignored it for other things. You sold it for other things. You turned a blind eye to it for other things. Stop acting like you're just this super duper innocent party in the factor when you married to this dude. When you're married, y'all won. Remember this. There's no way the police gonna kick down my door, right? And arrest my wife for being the queen pin of Atlanta, and I didn't know about it. So you trying to tell me she was moving all the work and all the weight under your nose? You know, you that clueless that you didn't recognize that your wife was selling bricks. Come on, man. Stop it, bro. You're that night, you know, no. She said, I was trying to stay out with my husband, and everybody told me to stay in it. So now we about to play like you're not your own person and can't make your own decisions. See? Now we about to play the damsel in distress. See? Now we about to do the snow bunny thing. That's what the snow bunny thing. The chocolate bunny. You think the chocolate bunnies don't do it too? Nah, bro. That's what snow bunnies do though. That's where you get that from. Snow bunnies do that. That's the exact snow bunny script. Tell me I'm lying, since they won't, do the blocking because of the snow bunny stuff. But I think it's just, one thing for certain, two things for sure, bro. This is, first and foremost, this is cringe. First and foremost, it's cringe. It's like watching, Bobby and Whitney. You know, everybody can see that y'all was. Everybody can see that booger sugar was your favorite substance. But y'all, look at what happened to Whitney and Bobby, bro. I remember I was at an event in California. I was right next to Bobby while he was selling his barbecue sauce. Look, bruh, how far of a fall can narcotics take you? Under the jail, bottom. They got the graveyards are filled with people who played games with narcotics and didn't win. Okay. This is I would say the politically correct thing. This is a sad situation. It ain't sad. This is what happened when you're an irresponsible parent. This is what happened when you're an irresponsible parent, bro. When you're a parent that's playing with narcotics, you got the booger sugar. You're probably doing the METH. You're probably doing the pills. You're probably doing the bro. You're not just doing the booger sugar. It's not just the booger sugar. Everybody got their drug of choice. My drug of choice just so happened to be Miracle Food and Miracle Tea, Negro. That's it. My drug of choice is Miracle Food. Listen, I told you that you're powerless over your addiction and your life has become unmanageable. I truly believe that. So therefore, I didn't try to beat the addiction. I just changed what I got addicted to. And now voila, here I go. Any questions? Any questions, bro? We about to get into it. Hold on, man.
Good or bad. That's why I came back, but this is going way too far. But it's not even about me. It's about the kids. The stuff that I have to.
Hold on. It's not even about you. It's about the kids. Then if it was about the kids, why you didn't start off with that? Cause you lying. If it's not about you, it's about the kids. Then right after you mention the kids, you mention yourself again. You ready? These are the telltale signs. You ready? Look.
Good or bad. That's why I came back, but this is going way too far. But it's not even about me. It's about the kids. The stuff that I have to go through with the kids.
All right. It's about the kids. The stuff that If it's about the kids, you would have mentioned the kids. You would have said, it's about the kids. Lil JVI be going through this and that and the third. Lil Precious be going through that, dirt and this. And the other baby goes to this. And then me as the stepmom, I'm caught in the middle because they're not my kids. So you ain't saying none of the stuff that a real person going through this would say. A real person going through this would have the snot coming out. They go, oh, they took the baby. I'm a horrible mother. I feel so horrible. Yeah, help me out. I try to do it. See, a real, genuine person, they're gonna come to the internet and they're gonna ask for help, bro. You around here trying to give an excuse. This is how you know you still on that booger sugar, and you was on the booger sugar with him, and you know, you are, and if you wasn't on the booger sugar, you are the enabler. You an enabler. You are what they call in the drug community or the drug program community an enabler, a person that gives slack, leeway, and allowance to the one who is insane. And who is the one that's insane? The one that is destroying his body with narcotics. Okay, if you're on the booger sugar, you are destroying your body. You are a devil unto yourself. If you are on any narcotics, any hard narcotics, man, you know, if you're on any, I'm not gonna say illegal narcotics. I'm gonna say hard poisonous narcotics that, because all of these narcotics that people are talking about were once in a natural state in nature, and man took it and turned it into something white. Okay, so the first thing, man, she got to do is she just got to be accountable and not just accountable, bro. Stop all that lying, man. Stop all that lying, man. And if this is just a little hoax trying to distract us, oh, we bust that shit. That's horrible acting. Horrible acting. Either way it goes. If you're trying to act your way out of it for CPS or you're trying to act to keep us distracted, it's horrible acting.
I'm lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit.
So wait a minute. He was coaching our son to lie on her, right? Why you just don't show the recording? Why you just don't show the recording? Get swept, get from up under the bus, and get your money, man. Get your money, man. I already know you about to divorce him and jack him. You about to hit him with a Stoke and Jack move. Stoke and Jack fool. This is the new highway robbery. This is the new highway robbery. You ready? Let me give you some game about ball players. The majority of ball players wouldn't get no coochie, bro. The majority of ball players are, when it comes to females and the knowledge of females, how to talk to females, walk around females, act around females, and do everything around females, they, on a scale of 1 to 100, ball players are probably, I'm going to say 30%. 70% of 70% of knowledge how to interact with females, they do not know. They've never been taught. They were raised by these single mom, most of them. A lot of them are also you know, effeminate, if you know what I mean. And so with that being said, there are a lot of shortcomings that come with dating the beta male. When you're dating the beta male, there are a lot of shortcomings that come with it. One of the main shortcomings that's going to come with it is, you know, substances and abuse of substances and abuse of privileges and abuse of people, places, and things within the dynamic of the connection of the relationship that guys have. You know, you like to use this word, it's overused word, but narcissism. She sounds like a narcissist to me. She sounds like a narcissist trying to explain her way out of the stuff that her and her husband was doing. Oh, I'm just married to him. I didn't know this was going on. Oh, I'm just married to him. I didn't know he was. Nah, you're going through all of the receipts saying this is, you know, but I wanted to stay down with him. I wanted to be a down ass wife. If you wanted to be a down ass wife, you wouldn't have made this video. You would have stayed down, been a down ass wife, stayed with your man through thick and thin. Y'all would have got the kids back, did whatever y'all had to do to get the kids back, and the rest would have been history. But there's this agenda to paint black female and black male relationships in the media. They always got to show black men and women breaking up. They always got to show black women, black men, and black women not having a family. They always got to show black men and black women beefing over poverty subjects. What you bring to the table, that is a poverty mind on either side. This is how poor people talk. What you bring to the table, up you broke, both of you. It don't matter. It don't matter. Because guess what? In true interaction and true courtship, the only thing that truly matters when it comes to bringing things to the table is compatibility. How compatible are we on the things that we like, say, do, eat, drink, feel about life, feel about the world? These are the things that truly matter. If you don't mesh on those things, it don't matter what you bring to the table. You incompatible. Two incompatible motherfuckers sitting at the table is like the equivalent of somebody sitting at the table with a healthy, super healthy organic meal and somebody sitting across from them with fast food. It ain't gonna matter. Do you ever, anybody, I don't know, anybody ever took and ate their McDonald's burger with a salad? Oh yeah, I've eaten McDonald's burger and a salad together. It's unheard of. You don't see it. You ever see somebody, oh, I'm about to go to McDonald's and buy a salad. What? Crazy, I'm about to go get this human meat that they got in the back. And call it a patty. That's what I'm about to go get. Right? That's the level. Right? So when you're dealing with these con artists in this music industry, in this entertainment industry, in this acting or whatever industry, the majority of these mofos are paid to keep you distracted so that you don't ascend into your spiritual higher calling, your spiritual higher mind, your spiritual higher intelligence, your spiritual higher emotions, and your spiritual apex physique. See? These are the things they don't want you to do. They don't want you in the gym getting your body right. They don't want you reading books, getting your mind right. They don't want you meditating, activating your chakras, getting your spirit right. And they definitely don't want you upgrading your intelligence. They definitely don't want you becoming a people person. They want y'all to stay on the internet, inside of the house. And man, listen, they wish that COVID could have lasted forever. They would have ran the world forever through COVID. But what happened? People like me, people like Wooty Woo, and people like such and such did not take the Francine. We said middle finger to the Francine. And because we said middle finger to that thing that they poke in your arm, guess what? They still got a few good ones left. They're about to try to go on another run, but they can't go on another run because there's something holding them back from doing it. The benevolent ones. Do you know that the benevolent ones told me personally that, hey, look, in a minute, not only will they not be able to do anything, watch what's about to happen to them. Who are them? All of you enemies of Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and the great grand holy motherboard of all divine. All of you, for all of you who are human trafficking and doing it by force. We ain't talking about the people who that ain't human trafficking. If a guy hooked up with a girl and they decided to be a P and an H, right? That's not trafficking, human trafficking. Human trafficking is taking somebody against their will and making them do inhumane things, okay, against their will, kidnapping them against their will. So all of y'all that's doing that, the pedophiles, the rapists, the racists, the Satanists, the necrophiliacs, all of the people who are doing all of this schmexual misconduct, all of the different churches, all of the different mosques, all of the different major religions gonna fall right in front of y'all face. And y'all thought it was the other way around. Y'all thought the world was gonna fall and religion was gonna be this stuff. No, all of the religions, all of the governments, all of the politics, media, education, business, military, medicine, banking, religion, black market, stock market is gonna fall. Meaning the people who run those sectors, the people who govern those sectors, they're gonna fall. How are they gonna fall? We, the people, will literally go, it will literally be like the purge, going out, finding them wherever they lay, wherever they may be. That's why they got underground bunkers and stuff, wherever they may be, and leading them like sheep to the slaughter, because we finally woke up and realized that in order for us to have a successful world of peace, We cannot have those 7 things in that world of peace. In the world of peace, you cannot have enemies of the Mother Earth, human traffickers, pedophiles, rapists, racists, Satanists, necrophiliacs. And we about to get. I'm about to April Fools. On April Fools, I'm launching the Sabrina the Teenage Witch videos. And not they're not gonna be live stream. They're gonna be video releases where I'm doing video breakdowns showing you how they show you how the Satanism and the Saturnism and all that stuff, they show you how it lives, how they show you the rules, regulations, and everything through the Sabrina the Teenage Witch movie and through the Wednesday movie. Wednesday is the Wednesday Illuminati meetings that they have every day, and they do all kind of sacrifices every Wednesday. Y'all don't even know about that. And then Sabrina the Teenage Witch are the rules and regulations of Satanism and Saturnism and how they it's a very unique story because it's about Satanism and about Saturnism, but at the end of it, towards the end of it, it starts getting cool. And I don't want to spoil it for you. I want you to go watch it for yourself. So that way, by the time I start, so y'all go on Netflix, start binge watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Y'all gonna start seeing hidden jewels and gems in there. Y'all gonna see, you were like, oh man, they put it all in the Sabrina the Teenage Witch and in the Wednesday series. They put it all in there. Oh, they put it all in the Supernatural. They put it all in that other TV show too. TV show called Lucifer. They put it all. What else they put it all at? They put it all. Those are the 4 top TV shows that I know that got it though. That got the exact goings on of what's going on. Supernatural with Sam and Dean. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Wednesday, and that TV show Lucifer. If you watch all 4 of those, you're going to know how the occult world operates. Hands down. Don't take it with a fiction mindset. Take it for what it is. Everything that Nicki Minaj told you, they show it to you in Sabrina the Teenage. Another one. 5, runner up. The Devil Lives in Ohio. So these are the 5. If you digest these 5 TV shows, you will have not only a basic but a healthy perspective, understanding of how Satanism, devil worship, Saturnism, whatever you want to call it, works. And if you watch Supernatural, if you watch Lucifer, if you watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch, right? The 5th runner, the 5th runner up. Who I said the 5th runner up was gonna be? Damn, hold on. I'm about to write it down right now in my brain. So Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Lucifer, Supernatural. The name of that TV show called Supernatural with Sam and Dean. I just named the other one. Oh, hold on, man. Weed Fire. Hold up. Let me hit the weed, get my memory back. Yo, I'm in Ohio. The Devil Lives in Ohio. No, real shit. One of Ohio, Colorado, all that little Midwest, that Midwest hub. Missouri. Missouri is misery. Ohio is okay. Wait a minute. All that little Midwest region. Chicago, all that. All that Devil's Playground. Colorado, all of the O's. Ohio, Chicago, Colorado, you name all of the O's, nigga. I remember we was on that list. I remember we was on that list you put up. Yeah, man. Bro. That's where the devil lives. The devil lives in Ohio. The devil lives in Colorado. The devil lives in Missouri. Misery. I guarantee you, people in Missouri are miserable. You think people in Missouri are happy and they live in a state called misery? Okay. Let's do a poll. Anybody from Missouri, how great is your life? On a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfied you are with you and your life? If a person put the Drake on you right now, would you be willing and ready to go? How satisfied are you like? What would you like? Told you what we to go come back to me. You talk about weed make you lose memory, make you gain memory. Look. So boom, Wednesday, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Supernatural. That's Supernatural with Sam Dean. Lucifer, Devil Lives in Ohio. There you go right there. I told you I was going to get it. Once again, Wednesday, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Supernatural, Lucifer, The Devil Lives in Ohio. If you digest those 5 shows, you will have a healthy perspective and understanding of how Satanism, Satanism, devil worship works. Guarantee you, hands down. And then you won't be thinking Chakra Doctor that crazy no more. You're going to look at those shows and say, damn, Doc show did say that. Damn, Doc show, they show be doing that. Go look. Just go look. I'm not about to spoiler alert for you. I'm not about to do none of that. Go look, bro. Go look. So Sabrina the Teenage Witch, though, that's the main one. Why? Because that's the only one that gives you the laws and tenets of Satanism in real, in theater form. Oh yeah, they show you about the babies. They show you, oh yeah, man. They show you, man, listen, it's crazy. When you look at it, you'll be like, wow. These are the people that actually run the world. Watch, bro. Watch. And guess who the black, and the only black man roll in there, guess what he gotta be? Guess what he is, y'all? Hey, the only black man roll, guess what he is, y'all? The boy is tasting the rainbow. He eating Skittles. He met the leprechaun at the end of the rainbow and got the pot of gold. Yes. Rainbow so good.
Tell everybody he needs some help. And then nobody would have fucking listened because he got the book.
He said, I try to tell everybody that he needs some help. But ain't nobody want to effing listen because he got the money. You are included in that, everybody. Dear, if you really believe what you believe, dear, you would have snitched on him and said, I can't be with you no more. I can't be with you no more, Dwight Howard. You are a cokehead. I can't be with you. You need to get some help, and I'm about to snitch on you to the whole world so that you can finally get you some help. I don't want to be with you no more. Why you broke up with Dwight? I'm getting a divorce from him ASAP. I don't want your money. I don't want none of that. You dope here. You got enough problem. I don't want none of that. Just give me my wooty woo. Just give me a severance package. Give me $100. Give me $1 million, and I'm gone. Give me my $1 million. I'll part with my $1 million as a gift, untaxable, and I'm gone, bro. And I'll start my life over with $1 million, bitch. You can't start your life over with $1 million. You something wrong. But that's what you should have did. Married to Dwight Howard, finding out that he was a 100% complete dope fiend. And what is this with these? What is it with these basketball dope heads? Lamar Odom, Dwight Howard, Beasley. What's going on? And I know it's more. I know there's more. I know there's more, bro. But this is how you. This is one thing that lets you know that these people don't got the technology that y'all think they got. You ready? Y'all say that they got cloning technology. This is how I know y'all lying. If they had cloning technology, then LeBron would be able to grow his hair back. If they had cloning technology, Mike would be able to have hair. LeBron would be able to have hair. If they were cloning technology, they would have cloned LeBron and called him Lil Bronny. And the LeBron James, the money-making machine called LeBron James would have kept on living. But LeBron had to stick his wee-wee inside of the vagina and create Lil Bronny. Last time I checked, that's the greatest cloning ever. When you clone yourself, copy and paste your seed into a worthy file cabinet. Let that file marinate. Boom, voila. Next thing you know, you got the internet. Any questions? Yeah, man. So I feel like I don't even want to listen to you no more, shorty, because you cringe. You cringe. But for the sake of if, let's go.
I kept saying, whatever y'all don't understand, I live with him. He needs some help. This is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit right here.
She did that for added drama and effect, y'all. She did that for the ooh. Oh, she showed the booger sugar on live. Bro, we as a people have to wake up. Okay? Hi. Open society talking to you right now. We, the people, have to wake up. Wake up to what? Wake up to all of the enemies, human traffickers, pedophiles, rapists, racists, Satanists, and necrophiliacs that's living amongst you, on side of you. We have to wake up. We're gonna wake up. The great grand holy mother demands it. The motherboard is gonna force us to wake up. If we don't wake up on our own, which is most likely about to happen. That's why it's 2028. 28 is a special number. 28 special, not 38 special. Anyway, during 2028, when 2028 hit, there's going to be an event, undeniably, 100% world shaking for everybody in the world. And then and only then will everyone wake up and decide what to do with these critters that have infested and infected our lives. Yep, that's how that shit going. That's how that shit is going. Okay? Every other thing they're telling you is a lie until then, man. If they ain't talking about, listen, you ready? If they ain't talking about exposing Saturn, they lying. If they ain't put the pieces of the puzzle, that's why you gotta go get the book. I put the pieces of the puzzle together for you. If they ain't exposing Saturn, they're lying. If they ain't telling you the truth, listen, why they keep showing you that checkerboard? Why they keep showing you that checkerboard? Why do they keep showing you that checkerboard? You know why they keep showing you that checkerboard? Because that checkerboard is the motherboard. This is what makes them my sons, sons of the mother. This is why all my sons got them M's on their Gmails. This is why they wear aprons. Mothers wear aprons. You got an M on the apron. Ma. If I take ma and double it, it's what? Mama. What are we talking about? If I reverse it, I got what? Am. I am. What are we talking about? Why you think the name of the website is called Illuminatium? Not Illuminatiist, not Illuminatiism, not Illuminati, Illuminatium. Why is it Illuminatium? Because it recognizes and it is the inversion of Ma. It's either going to be the inversion of Ma or it's going to be the what? The out version of Ma. Inversion of Ma is I am. Out version of Ma is what? Ma. Any questions, sorers and freighters? Do you have any more? You want some? I'll give you a little bit more game. I'll give you about 3 more minutes worth of game. What other kind of game what other, if you have any questions, let me know. What other kind of games do I feel like giving? Give me. If you are participating in Greek and sorority activities as a melanated being, you are the devil to yourself. Any black Greek, because the real Greeks were not black. Remember, the real Greek, the real black people are from where the originals. They got a TV show called The Originals. Go look at that TV show. Where is the land of the originals? Well, they say it's in New Orleans, right? Boom. But what's right next to New Orleans? And who always beefing with New Orleans? The what? The Saints versus the who? Falcons. Who's the Falcons? Atlantis. So that's that Atlantis, New Orleans connect. It's always been there. Atlantis versus New Orleans. The voodoo versus the voodoo versus the hoodoo. Whatever you want to call it, right? And when you analyze these two areas are the force that is with you, Luke. These two areas are the two. These two areas are the two areas that run the run the world. Why? Because hip hop run the world, and those are the two main areas that invaded, infiltrated. And I'm talking about when I say invaded, infiltrated, and got their hands on hip hop and never let it go. Ever since New Orleans and Louisiana as a whole, and ever since Atlanta and Georgia as a whole, has, especially Atlanta though, has gotten their hands and gotten their claws into this music game. They have never, ever, ever taken it out. So much so that every single person today, right now, that's why I don't listen to new music. That's why I don't listen to these new niggas. Because everybody sounds like something from Louisiana or something from Georgia. Oh, you know, I don't know if I don't think I don't who ain't no real Memphis artist going. So people say Memphis, ain't no real Memphis artist going platinum like that, except for Shiesty. Cause Shiesty got a vocabulary. Shiesty has, a more cleaned up Memphis vernacular. Memphis accent, right? And all of the things. See, people, and if you notice, everywhere you go in the United States, the black people of those specific states speak Ebonics differently. But people don't even realize that Ebonics is black people's way of repurifying and spell check and spell correcting the English language, because contrary to your popular belief, English does not belong to England, and the English language does not belong to white people or Europeans or anything of the like such of the matter. Do you know that the alphabet that we like to call the English alphabet, that is a plagiarized alphabet? If I get the book and show you the plagiarism of the alphabet, you're gonna be like, damn, they stole everything from black people. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. No, it's not Latin. No, Latin means you are of the Caucasian diaspora. The Latins were not black people. Black people here, right here, bro. The most the most hated, can't be duplicated, underrated and overrated, emancipated and liberated. Some of us are gods, some of us are dogs. They got the dogs, black men, and then they got the god black men. Okay? But understand, the reason why they hate us the most is because we're the god of the planet. And the reason why we are attacked the most, because we're the god of the planet. And the reason why listen, if you are a black man, you're like, oh man, I'll subscribe to that. I'm about to go pray to God. What are you doing? You are sending to your subconscious that the truth of life, you rather believe the lie, and you wonder why your life ain't abundant. You wonder why your life ain't where it need to be. You wonder why you can't close out on that house. Wonder why you can't fully pay for that car. Wonder why you can't have 2, 3, 4, wooty woo thousands or such and such hundreds or whatever in the bank on a consistent basis. Wonder why you always robbing Peter to pay Paul. Wonder why you got to do this and do that. Why? Because you don't. Because not you don't. Sorry. Because you go and you subscribe to a Caucasian ideology of what God is. If you are a black man that believes in Jesus, you are the devil unto yourself. If you are a black woman that believes in Jesus, you are the devil unto yourself. Why? Because Jesus is a Latin, Jesus is a Latin construct. Latin is Caucasian. Okay? Any blacks, especially black people here in America, the motherland. If you subscribe to any of these, if you are a black person, a black man, and you subscribe to Islam, you are a devil unto yourself. Why? If you are a black person and you subscribe to anything that's not black, made right here in America, I ain't talking about some shit from New York, Yoruba. We not from Africa, stupid. Ooh, scratch that word out. Beep, flag on the plate. You almost made me call you something that made the algorithm shut down. Okay? This land is not no god dag nabbit Africa, and we was not brought here on no boats. Why would your enemy tell you the truth? That is the story that your enemy gave you in the Caucasian Rockefeller schools. Rockefeller died of AIDS. That was the end of your chapter. And that's the guy you chose to name your company after, Jay-Z? Yes. Because contrary to your popular belief, that Mazda slave mentality in the occult world it still goes on. They still buck jumping and shucking and jiving and cooning and booning and gooning. Now they call it gooning. They don't call it cooning no more. They call it gooning. Huh? They doing the Kaiser, they doing the I Show Speed, they doing the Aiden Ross, they doing the you know, the Sneakos, they doing the Andrew Tate, they doing the Fresh and Fitch, and they doing all of these. They all of this shit is distraction. Why? Because don't know me. No real nigga, I know. Sit around all day talking about no bitch. Unless he is an older man teaching younger man how to navigate this world full of bitches. The reason why I say bitches because I mean bitches. This world is full of bitches just like this world is full of dogs. The black man is a dog. The black woman is his bitch. You ready? But dog spelled backwards is God. Okay? Dog spells backwards is God. Once the dog becomes God, then the bitch becomes goddess, or other way around. Once the bitch becomes goddess, then the god becomes God. Why? Because there are certain characteristics that gods have. They maintain it, they sustain it, and they provide it for themselves and others on a regular basis with no burnout because they have reached the level of God consciousness. Okay? So understanding that what we're dealing with right now, we are dealing with the beast. What are they talking about? The beast is the lower nature of man. Y'all didn't get it though. Y'all thought the beast was this figure. No, the beast is the lower nature of the male. What is the lower nature of the male? The root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus. The beast is the lower nature of the male, bro. That's why they said, be aware. Here is wisdom. Let he who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for his number is a man, and that number is 666. So first and foremost, they let you know that the beast is a man. Then they let you know that the number is 666. So who is the only man on the face of the planet Earth that carries 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons? It's not the black man. The black man don't carry 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. But they lied to you in the medical industry, and y'all don't want to just do your own research. If black man, if you had 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, and you was composed of that, guess what would happen? Your hair will come out straight like the white person. Your hair will come out straight like the Indian person. Your hair will come out straight like the Arab. Your hair will come out straight like the Korean. Your hair will come out straight like the Latin. Notice how all of these other ethnicities, hair comes out straight. There's only one ethnicity on the face of the planet that hair comes out kinky, and this is the hair of the gods. Go look it up. Kinky hair back in the days of ancient Kemet over here on the motherland, that kinky hair, guess what? That was known as the hair of the gods. That hair that can lock up like that 4.5 when you put the ice on it. That that lock up. You feel me? But also remember, even at a 999, we still were able to grow straight hair as well, right? Grow straight hair as well. But there's been an ethnic cleansing of the planet. Thousands of years ago, there was an ethnic cleansing of the planet. I think our whole story is the Indian story. Our whole story. You ready? No, see, and that's where you keep getting it wrong. Hell no. Hell no. Our whole story is the Indian story, nigga. Hell no. Our whole story is the Egyptian story. What's wrong with these clowns? How would you think it's the Indian story when Egypt is right in front of your face? You living in Egypt right now. You're living in Egypt right now. You talking about some Indian story. No, call it what it is. Our story is the Atlantean story. Our story is the Kemet story. Remember, Atlantis was the ones that had the sauce first. Where was Atlantis? Right here. Remember, where that place that you see that called Gulf of Mexico? Rise, bring the land up. The reason why Louisiana and all the other places below sea level, because when Atlantis sunk into the sea, because it was from the Gulf all the way to the ocean, and it sunk into the sea, it drew all kind of other bodies of water with it. And so certain land masses became swampland. So understand that the Atlanteans were the big, giant, tall, large, gargantuan, black titan gods that a lot of y'all like to speak about in the a lot of people like to speak about in the folklores, right? They were, anywhere ranging from 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, feet in height. The trees of today, the trees that you see today are that's like grass or something to like they used to have gargantuan trees. Everybody call them mountains now, but the reason why they call mountains. So listen, even when I say that, that's secretly worshiping, that's secretly giving power to a white god. Did you know that mountain is the name of a white god? Did you know that when you cook in your cooking pan, you are worshiping a white god? Um, when you ready to, it's all around you, but you really don't know it because you don't really see things like that because you really just like, oh, I'm just going in, da 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 da. But look at all of the things they don't want us to do, and it'll show you all of the things that they are doing. I'll repeat it again. Look at all of the things that they don't want us to do, and it'll immediately show you the things that they're doing. Thou shalt not kill. Why? Because they're killing. But why would you program us to kill? Because why? We don't like y'all, we'll come and kill y'all. Right? So they'll say, thou, and they'll tell you in the Bible, thou shalt not kill. But when you look in the Bible, all Yahweh did in the Bible was X people out and get them unalived. And the only thing in the Old Testament you can see is unaliving, but they told you, thou shalt not unalive. Thou shalt not unalive, thou shalt not X nobody out. But and they told us that. We're the masses. The Bible is a plagiarized book used to put us under a spell. So we believe that we going around, thou shalt not unalive, thou shalt not X out. While they're Xing us out, doing with us as they please, we're going around saying hands up, don't shoot. Because we believe in thou shalt not unalive. When they actually know that all you got to do is remove the knot. Remove the knot and what it's called. Thou shalt. Thou shalt. All you have to do is remove one word. Not. When you remove the knot, flip it over, you get a ton of knowledge. Soak it up. Soak it up. Soak it up. I'll repeat it one more again, man. I'll repeat it one more again. Nah, rewind it. You got it. But anyways, when you look at this game and you finally get it, the main thing you're gonna get, the main thing you're gonna realize, the main thing you're gonna get is how, number one, the snow bunny and the white rabbit, we ain't even getting to who controls the snow bunny. See, I told you the whole world is in the snow bunny's hands, but nobody ain't never told you who controls the snow bunny. We're gonna get into that. That's called a baby Illuminati. I'm gonna break it down to you how actually babies actually run the entire world. Babies run the entire world. They have their own. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. But I gave you that little bitty spoiler alert. But we're gonna do a baby. We're gonna do the baby Illuminati. The Balluminati. It's called a Balluminati. It's the baby Illuminati, and how the whole world revolves around babies, whether good or bad. The whole world revolves around babies. And if you don't realize that, you still sleep. You ready for this? Last but not least, everything y'all do. If these people, if they're talking about they're telling the truth, if they're talking about they're telling the truth, if they're talking about they're exposing, if they're talking about they are exposers and things of that nature, but they're not mentioning Saturn, they're not mentioning the Saturn moon matrix, they're not mentioning the reptiles, they're not mentioning the archons, they're not mentioning the Moors, they're not mentioning the Freemasons, they're not mentioning Set, Saturn, they're not mentioning the Orion Queens and the Dracos, right? If they're not mentioning none of that stuff, be wary. Be wary. Be wary. They might be lying to you. They might be intentionally lying to you because that's the new thing. Tell them 80% true and 20% lie. That 20% lie gonna have them lost for the next 20 years though. Okay? So, yeah, man. This is how you know, and this is how you know, black, Hispanic, Asian, or white, or whoever. This is how you know if it's truth or not. If they're talking about the origins of something, and that origin doesn't have anything to do with black people, they're lying to you because the origins of everything come from black people. When I say black people, I'm talking about the black people right here in America. That's why we the only ones on the planet that ain't got our native tongue. That's why we the only ones on the planet that ain't got our native religion. That's why we the only ones on the planet that don't have their own everything, while everybody does, and the whole world plots against us while we fight against each other. They plotting against us, and we shooting ourselves in the foot. That's about to stop. That's about to stop. But I guarantee you, the whole entire world plans, plots, and strategizes on us. But the Great Mother is the greatest of all planners. Not no Allah, not no Yahweh, not no Jesus, not no Buddha, not no Krishna, not no David, not no Goliath, not no not no Lucifer, not no motherfucking Saturn, not no Satan, not no Set, not no Ra. The great grand holy mother of all divine is the source of all of us. And if they can't admit that, be wary of them. They don't want to admit the truth because they know why they wear them and got them M's, and they know that they sons of the mother. Well, that's the secret. That's the main secret that Freemasonry don't want to tell you. But that the great grand that checkerboard is the great grand holy motherboard. That's what they don't want to tell you. That checkerboard is the great grand holy motherboard, and they're really sons of the mother. In a what? Freemason, freeing themselves from their mother. Sons of the mother freeing themselves. Freemason. Free my son. Sons of the mother rebelling against the motherboard. Freemason. Free my son. Sons of the mother trying to usurp the motherboard. Freemason. Free my son. The ones who signed that deal with Saturn and a third of the heavens went and sided with him. It's time to pay up, y'all. We told y'all this day would come, for it was written. We told you this day would come, for it was written. The day is here now. And I guarantee you, they ain't got nobody gonna be able to stop it. The only thing y'all gonna be able to do is say, that nigga Doc told us this was gonna happen. That's the only thing you gotta do. And then next thing you know, do 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 do. Chakra Dr. Inc., how can I help you? Hey Doc, man, look, I'm trying to get with go see the secretaries, go through the proper channels. Chakra Doctor too busy being God over here. Because Chakra Doctor did what no other man has done before. And I'm not about to say what I'm doing. I'm just going to do what I'm doing. And y'all just going to see the effects of what I'm doing. And when it happens, y'all going to be like, damn, so that's what he mean by doing. Yeah, man. A man is a doer, not a sayer. A man is a doer. A man is a sayer, and then he does what he says. Even if what he does when he said, even if it might not come when you want it. It may not come when you want it, but it'll be there right on time. Yeah, yeah, I'm an on time God. Oh, yes, I'm his.